Hey, I am a loser. What's up? Because I just lost 173 US dollars to my host, which is the equivalent of about 1,350 Hong Kong dollars. So, yes, if things can get worse, it will get worse. What's up? It's the Culture Detective here, investigating your favorite movies, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review on The Power of the Dog. Also, what the heck is this chocolate milk? Well, what the heck is I don't know. I have no idea. I bought it myself in a Walgreens alone. I thought it's chocolate milk. I think it is chocolate milk, but like, anyways, the power of the God damn it! What's going on with my shirt? Okay, here we go. Three, two, one. So, The Power of the Dog is the latest film directed by Jane Campion, also written by Jane Campion, and it is adapted from a novel of the same name written by a guy named Thomas Savage in the year 1967, I believe. And this is one of the most talked about films from 2021 last year. There's a lot of speculation that it's not only going to be nominated by the Oscars, but will win Best Picture. So yeah, gotta watch it. So I finally watched it. I originally planned to watch it 2 or 3 days ago, but I ran out of time, so I watched yesterday, and I decided to stop watching about 50 minutes before the movie ended because I had to go to bed. It's already really late, so I watched it today afternoon, and then I realized that I have to do something else first. So I did that something else, and then more things happened. So yeah, watching this movie for me wasn't exactly a great experience. But the movie itself is, in my opinion, pretty good. The Power of the Dog is a Western, but more so a neo-Western, a revisionist Western. It is a story about Phil and George, two brothers, played by Benedict Cumberbatch as well as Jesse Plemons, respectively. George is a pacifist. He is a fat, nice dude who doesn't really do anything, while Phil is a bully. He is the big boss of the ranch. He's a cowboy, he's a real man, and he's a bully, essentially. He bullies people into doing things and bullies them into submission. And then they run into a mother and a child. The mother is played by Kirsten Dunst. Her character is Rose, and the son, not daughter, it's a son. Son is played by Kodi-Smith McPhee, and his name is Pete or Peter. So what happened was that Jesse Plemons George decided to marry Rose, played by Kirsten Dunst, and that had really pissed Phil off. So, for revenge, Phil continuously bullied Rose as well as her son. And in the second half of the movie, things started to change, characters started to change, and we see a lot of drama. And first of all, this movie is a slow burn. It is a nuanced movie, and it is very novel-like. Watching this movie for its entirety, it's like reading a novel. If you go into this movie thinking that it's going to give you a super straightforward narrative and plot, that's super easy to understand, it's fast, and it's easy and direct. No, you will be disappointed. Again, this movie is kind of like a novel. I get a similar vibe after I watch a Paul Thomas Anderson film, and it kind of reminds me of like The Devil All the Time and even Minari, where it is the nuances and the subtleties that really make this film. It's not just the premise itself. And the performances are amazing. The performances are absolutely amazing. Benedict Cumberbatch totally kills it. Kirsten Dunst is amazing. The highlight of the movie is Kodi-Smith McPhee. And given that it is directed by Jane Campion, we have another fellow New Zealander in this movie. Thomasin McKenzie plays a small role in this movie. And I love the score. The last movie I watched was Spencer, and it is scored by Johnny Greenwood. And this movie is also scored by Johnny Greenwood, who is the guitarist from my favorite band of all time, Radiohead. And back to back Johnny Greenwood is amazing because I really get to compare the scores for both Spencer and The Power of the Dog, but also Johnny Greenwood's composition is just amazing. It's beautiful. In this movie, The Power of the Dog, Johnny Greenwood utilizes more banjos, actually, and detuned pianos, detuned strings. Sometimes the pianos are really prickly, sometimes the strings are really foreboding and atmospheric, and it just adds so much to the story and the film. It's amazing. I think the cinematography is pretty good as well. Some shots are beautiful, extra wide shots, and they're gorgeous. And then they're sort of contrasted with a lot of close ups in this movie, so there's a variety of different shots. And yeah, I like how novel like this movie is. Because of how nuanced this movie is, there's a lot of room for interpretation for the story and the characters, and I really like that. I also like the ending. It's not like how I thought it would play out. This movie it ends on a pretty interesting note, so I'll give it that. The Power of the Dog is a very interesting movie, and it's not for everybody, but I really like it. I'm giving it a decent 8 out of 10. So, have you watched Jane Campion's The Power of the Dog? Also, this is like Jane Campion's first movie in since 2009, so that's crazy. From 1 to 10, how much did you rate it? Like it, and subscribe if you want more. And thanks for watching. I guess I'll have to drink all of this all by myself again, just like the orange juice.